There's a lot of Terran players, so
yeah,
makes sense that way. Nada with a very nice new haircut.
Yeah,
I just got a new haircut.
You got a good haircut. I need to get one still. And we have Keen over here. Now, it looks like Nada apparently has to set up a few things in his computer, so we have about a 3-minute delay. So now would be a good idea to microwave a bag of popcorn.
But turn your volume up as long as you don't wake up your mom, so you can hear us.
Yeah.
Maybe you have wireless headphones.
You're going to need to guard the popcorn while you cook it. You know, you ever had, like, burnt the popcorn?
Well, here's
and I'm
the
like,
thing.
wow.
When you hear it stop popping continuously, you have to take it out.
Well, and what is it like? If it pops once every second and a half or something?
If there are 2 seconds in between any pop, then it's time to take it out, or it's going to burn.
Good advice here, Atosis.
There you go. I know
as
how
you can
to
see,
pop a bag of popcorn.
I'm not as good at it, actually. Nada eliminating Crossfire, Keen eliminating Xelnaga Caverns. I'm actually surprised Keen would eliminate Xelnaga Caverns.
Yeah, that is kind of
I
interesting.
think it's a map everybody would have experience on.
Well, maybe that's why. Maybe he's seen
That's
Nada
true.
TBT there, and he's like, you know what? No. Not happening.
I am not exactly surprised that Nada got rid of Crossfire. That's kind of a messy map, Terran versus Terran.
Yeah, and don't forget Hongan's in the group. So
Ooh,
you're
yeah.
not going to want to play that against Hongan as well.
No, Hongan's going to do some dangerous stuff on that map.
Well, Hongan's so unpredictable, man. That's especially in StarCraft 1, but also in StarCraft 2. That is a map where Protoss can be dangerous. They can just do some very unpredictable stuff, and you are just sitting there going, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. So, again, Nada's just getting his settings all straightened out. Keen is actually ready to go, as far as we've been informed.
Yep. Well, Tasus has Nada, Keen, Hongan, and Supernova. Your predictions to make it out?
I guess
Such a hard group to predict.
I guess I'd pick Nada as one. I actually don't know. Maybe actually Hongan for the other.
That's
Hongan's
that's
pretty good. Against Terran especially.
I'm going to go Nada, and I'm going to stay true to... well, no, actually, because Supernova, I loved his TBP back when he was debuting it. In, I felt he had the best TBP in the world at that point in Code A. But his TBT has never impressed me, and actually his play overall hasn't impressed me aside from TBT recently.
Yeah.
Just recently.
Well,
so,
again, I mean,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Supernova's very good, but I don't know, Nada getting the duct tape out. Gonna duct tape the table down so it doesn't start shaking when his sick micro starts up.
Gonna
duct tape in the headset to the desk.
Gonna duct tape his mouth closed after we get the camera off him. So when he's yelling at his nerd that no one hears him. Yeah.
All right, the game is now loaded. It's time head-to-head Nada against Keen, an old-school legend known as the Renaissance Nerd. They're against our new school player Keen here in the Code S of the GSL.
Interesting. A Reaper on the way and a second gas for Nada. Very interesting indeed.
This could be pretty bad against a player who's going to go for a fast expo.
You know what?
I mean, pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on who you're talking about, but yeah, you know what I mean.
But there is that back path jump around with the Reapers. Reapers, if you make a couple of them. And he is making a couple. Yes. All right. I think what he's going to be doing here is a build kind of maybe like what Strimlock did to him in, I could have sworn it was the NASL, but I watched so many StarCraft matches. Hard to keep up.
We're going to be at that, by the way.
That's right, guys.
You guys better be at the NASL. We're going to be there.
The finals.
We got a flight very soon.
That's right. On Thursday. It's going to be so fun. But anyways, let me talk about the build a little bit. The Reaper is moving across the map. You can get a few Reapers and then some Hellions as well, and you can actually do some pretty insane pressures with it. If you draw some units back in their main with a couple of Reapers, well, because you can't just send like one Marine to kill a Reaper, man.
Let's face it, man. I mean, this might be the most pressure Keen has ever been under.
Yeah.
Nada is like a player every pro gamer on the planet, no matter what game you're playing, basically knows who he is.
Nada was winning championships when Keen was in diapers, okay?
Yeah.
And Nada's probably only like 3 years older than him, so... Nada had a pacifier in his...
Blade or something?
Nada had a pacifier in his mouth as he was winning Tasteless. All right, so Nada is coming up. He's bringing the SCV to tank hits. He's going to take out that SCV so quickly. Look at that. Bam. Gone. Take out this one. Nope. It finishes. Ooh. Going after these Marines. He wants to take them out. 2 Reapers against 2 Marines. Oh, he messes up the micro a little bit.
Micro.
And he almost loses a Reaper there. That was definitely a little bit mismicroed. He has a lot of information right now, though. And in fact, he's making a starport.
More
He's making more Reapers! Oh, I'm loving this, Tasteless.
This is why Nada is so interesting to watch. He's always consistent, and he's using new builds. He's like MVP. MVP, I think, a little bit more builds in all matchups, but still.
Definitely not using the build Starlock used, by the way. This is totally Nada.
And he shoved the Marines closer up to there.
Look at this. He does have 3 Marines out, but 3 Reapers will do fine against that. And oh my god, he keeps all of them alive. If he makes a medevac with that starport, Tasteless, I might lose it.
Oh my god, he's just... This is the thing about Reapers. Their damage can kind of go up exponentially when they're in numbers together. They attack fast.
Absolutely true.
Oh, and it looks like he might be going for a Banshee with this. More Reapers still being made.
Oh, and he loses 2 Reapers on the way out. I just want to let you guys know.
No.
I was...
Oh, but look here.
Oh my
2
god,
Hellions
it's
and 2 more
emptied.
Reapers.
Look at this. He is just crushing face. All of these do so much damage.
That one Marine in the back. He does.
Oh, the SCVs do surround a little bit. And
Getting
look
one,
at Keen is being pulled apart. Nada.
He just needs to get that one Marine before it goes into the bunker.
Oh my god. Doesn't even matter at this point.
Well, he can do so much damage with the Hellion Flame. You can actually just ignore the Marine. He's like, I don't actually care if you're attacking.
Look at this. 9 kills on that. It's 12 supply to 36.
Look at this badass build this guy's doing.
Nada is insanely good. He's even making a Banshee right now. Do you think this guy could stop a Banshee? No,
I don't think
stop
so.
a Banshee right now. Even more Reapers on. He's still making Reapers. He is still making Reapers. I'm so happy.
There's one coming into the main now. Hardly any SCVs here, note.
Trying to surround the Reaper. Not happening. 3 kills on this Reaper already. Just gotta be careful. Oh, and 1 hit point on that Reaper.
Peace out, man.
Time to get out of there.
Keen, I think, is a total mess right now.
He's down 20 supply, 8 minutes in. 8 StarCraft 2 minutes in.
Yeah, 30, now 40 to 19 supply. Nada in the lead. Nada now expanding, a Banshee coming out. And don't forget, guys, that Hellion softened up basically every SCV. So this Banshee will be one-shotting a lot of workers.
Will. Now, there is combat shields for Keen, so that's going to allow his Marines to take a few Banshee hits. Which is, it's nice, but... Nada is getting Blue Flame at the moment, by the way.
Yeah, he's not even finished with this rush yet.
Now that all the Marines are being pulled back, he does have 2 Reapers ready to go into the natural.
Ready the expansion. Here they come now.
Oh, this is just so beautiful. And look at that. He is just killing SCVs left and right.
This is so well played here. And this Reaper might even get out. No, he decided to kill yet one more SCV. How many kills on this Banshee Tosis?
4 kills so far.
4 kills.
And that's going to be
that's going to be the first mistake Nada's made, flying the Banshee to the Marines. But up until now, it's been... Look at
34-1 in workers killed. Only the scout SCV for Nada killed. Nada has his expand up. Let me give you some stats. 35 SCVs to 12. And he has 4 Hellions, almost Blue Flame against just 10 Marines. This is going to be brutal. Absolutely brutal. In fact, Keen is moving out. No stim. Stim not even on the way. Just combat shields. And there's the Hellions have Blue Flame.
What if the Hellions just got in the bunker? Wouldn't that be funny? It's like, oh, give me a break, man.
That'd be hilarious, Tasteless. That would be hilarious.
All right, there's actually too many.
Imagine if they got in a starport. Someone gave them wings and they were flying Hellions.
So, this Hellion's going to go scout. He'll see the Marines coming. These have Blue Flame, so he could probably just go kill this.
Watch this. Yeah, it's going to be brutal.
Yeah. Not even good angling with the Hellions. It doesn't even matter. All right, that's it. GG.
Nada with some spectacular. Really excited about this one. Nada against Hongan. The winner moves on to the round of 16. The map, Zelnaga Fortress. Definitely a cool map for this match.
These are 2 guys also that don't have any confidence issues at all.
Oh, no.
No, and let's say just one thing. Nada, obviously, I think in a different league from Hongan, but let me tell you something. Hongan don't give a damn.
Actually, he doesn't care, man.
He just does not care.
Just the fact that Nada's in a different league probably means that at some point, Hongan will choose him as a rival.
Exactly.
Who knows why?
Hongan's been making more rivals than any nerd in our tournament. But I like, every tournament needs to have a Protoss player like Hongan. You know what I'm talking about? There's always one Hongan in every major league where it's like, well, this guy, nobody knows exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah. And what will he do here? We don't know. That's what we just said, guys. I don't know why you're asking such a dumb question after we answer it.
Stop being so pushy. We just told you.
No. You just listen.
Now, Nada and the Hongan probably both feeling pretty confident after that previous game. Those were actually low-energy games.
Yes.
That was like one attack and the game's over.
Yeah, that didn't take a lot out.
Nada's was a little bit more complicated, but you know what I mean. Short game.
Yeah.
All right. It's time. The countdown has started. Nada against Hongan. The most consistent pro gamer of all time in StarCraft 1. Still the most consistent pro gamer of all time in StarCraft 2. Against this incredibly eccentric Protoss. He's got his own style. Is Nada prepared? Let's find out. Here at the GSL.
But in this situation, I think I'd play it kind of how Hongan is. I don't think I would have gotten the 4th gate, but instead get some upgrades going.
It's funny to see Hongan with Immortals. We normally classify him as the guy that rushes to Colossus.
Yeah. Those will add a lot of safety. In fact, he's making another Immortal already, a 3rd one. And you can actually, with proper force fields, do a lot with just Immortals and Gateway units.
Yeah, I mean, if you cup the Marauders on the inside... Problem is, Immortals aren't good for firing across force fields.
No, that's
I almost
quite
called
true.
them Phos fields. I don't know what happened.
Phosphorescence fields. No tasteless.
No tasteless.
They aren't that. I know they aren't that.
All right, hold that thought.
And, well, he's actually got a pretty fearsome army, man, and very nicely done.
All right, now that's 4 force fields for a Marine and Marauder. Not the best exchange.
One Marauder is at 3 health, and oh no, a lot of his units stuck behind, and this might be the most foolish thing that we've ever seen.
He needs to target fire down the Marauders.
Very good force fields. I mean, it could have looked even worse than that, believe it or not, but he does lose everything.
Yeah, that's it. Here's the thing, Stalkers suck if they don't have anything to tank for him. All right, he should have turned around after that. You know, every Protoss player has done this, because we just saw him do it. The random 1 force field that doesn't do anything. You like sort of battle, you're like force field. It like moves the army from side to side, and they still just kill you.
Yeah.
That's what that was. I was like, oh.
And here's the thing. His Nexus actually wasn't that slow. He didn't have to go out and do that. He didn't have to engage. He could have seen that army and said, oh, wait, no, never mind, and force fielded it and gotten away. Just using energy and maybe losing 1-2 units. Instead, he gave his entire army, which included a ton of sentries. Now he's down over 20 supply against Nada. He has no tech to speak of. He has just Immortals popping out. He's getting his 4th gas without mining from his 3rd. He doesn't even really... I mean, I guess he's going to get the gas so he can make the sentries again, but basically what I'm trying to say, Tasteless, is he's in such a terrible spot that was a bad idea.
Oh, the Observer sees it. Oh, that was so good by Nada. He even identified that, and he's like, all right, forget about that.
Doesn't want to get caught with the drop, because Nada just can play safe from
Hongan
here.
is chrono boosting his gateways. I think he might just attack again or something? I don't know.
Well, I think he realizes that Nada can probably come kill him right now, so he needs to get as many units as possible. 49 SCVs against 47 probes at the moment, so Nada does have a superior economy, but not just through the SCVs, also through the mules. That's why, otherwise it would be pretty much the same. Ghost Academy on the way. We see in Hongan's base, still not a whole lot going on.
He's like stuck in his tech.
Yeah, he is.
He's like in his tech quagmire.
He is, yeah, he's in tech quicksand even.
Yeah, tech quicksand.
He's stuck on a little island with floodwaters.
We should call
it
tech quicksand when you kill the Zerg's hive in some of their buildings.
Ooh,
that's it. That's what we just did.
Wow, we did it.
We just did that.
High five.
This is a tech quagmire, and this match where he's just stuck kind of teching because he's behind. If he techs himself, Nada kills him. If he stays at this, it's kind of a quagmire. It's not going to go anywhere for him. I mean, he's stuck making Immortals. He's got to remake the sentries.
He's just now getting his Forge. +1 is almost done for Nada. He's getting his first Forge.
So that's going to make that armor upgrade pretty useless.
Nada's actually making 3 ghosts. I feel like when Nada makes 3 ghosts, he's just going to have a kill timing where he walks in, EMPs the sentries, EMPs the Immortals, and then just cleans up everything. Hongan has mostly Zealots right now. Nothing's in Hongan's favor. He should not have thrown his army away for killing a few units that didn't cost anything.
Yeah, he might want to try dropping again. Actually, no, I take it back. I take it back, Artosis.
You take it back?
I guess he could actually just walk in there and do, like, 1 EMP to the sentries. Yeah. 1 or 2 EMPs. All right, he sees the Observer does not a scan. Nope, he missed that.
Well, as long as he can EMP some sentries. Hongan has so many Zealots, but the Zealots will never catch anything. They will never catch anything. Oh, look at that.
Nice EMP there on the Stalkers. Uh-oh!
Oh, and Does
Oh my
do some
god,
EMPs,
literally every Protoss unit was EMP'd.
but they did get those force fields off, so the Salts do some damage. Immortal, one of them just dance around behind.
And that'll be
GG.
GG.
Yep. Dropping the mule.
Just way outclassing Hongan.